Do you know what the smartest animal on Earth is? That's a question that might have you scratching your head. You might be conjuring images of dolphins leaping through hoops, or elephants painting with their trunks. Maybe you're thinking about your pet dog who can fetch the newspaper, or even a pigeon who can find its way home from hundreds of miles away. Now, animal intelligence is a fascinating subject. It's not just about who can perform the best tricks or solve the most complex puzzles. It's about problem solving, learning from experience, understanding and responding to social cues, remembering places and faces, and a whole lot more. Let's start with some of the usual suspects, shall we? Dolphins, for instance, have long been hailed for their brain power. They're known to display empathy, teach one another, and even use tools. Pretty smart, huh? Then there are elephants. These gentle giants are renowned for their memory. An elephant never forgets, right? They've been observed to show empathy, mourn their dead, and even recognize themselves in mirrors. That's a level of self-awareness that many animals don't possess. And let's not forget our canine companions. Dogs are incredibly adept at understanding human emotions and commands. They can learn a vast array of tricks and tasks, and some breeds are even used in search and rescue operations, or as service animals. But what about birds? Crows and ravens are often overlooked, but they're incredibly intelligent. They can solve complex puzzles, use tools, and even recognize themselves in mirrors. So, we've got a lineup of some pretty smart critters here, but here's the thing. None of these animals, impressive as they are, hold the title of the smartest. There's a creature out there that outshines them all when it comes to brain power. It's not your typical furry or feathered friend, and it might just surprise you. So, who's our Einstein of the animal kingdom? Well, you'll just have to stick around to find out. Let's start dropping some hints, shall we? Now imagine an animal that calls the vast blue ocean its home. This creature does not roam the wild jungles or fly high in the sky, but rather, it is a marine marvel. It's a creature that thrives in the deep, rich, and mysterious waters of our planet. The ocean is its playground, and it navigates through the waves with an ease that is simply mesmerizing. Let's talk about its diet. It's not a picky eater. From small fish to large marine mammals and even the occasional seabird, this creature's diet is as diverse as the ocean itself. With an appetite that's nothing short of impressive, it's safe to say that this animal is quite the Epicurean. But what makes this creature truly fascinating are its unique behaviors. Picture this. An animal that doesn't just rely on instinct, but actually uses its impressive cognitive abilities to solve problems and find food. This creature can remember, learn, and even mimic behaviors. It's like an oceanic Sherlock Holmes using its wit and intelligence to thrive in its environment. And let's not forget its communication skills. This creature communicates with its peers not through simple sounds or gestures, but through complex signals and codes. It's almost as if it has its own language. A language that we humans are still trying to decipher. Here's another clue for you. This creature is a master of disguise. It can change its appearance in the blink of an eye, blending seamlessly with its surroundings. This animal's ability to camouflage is nothing short of a superpower, a testament to its adaptability and intelligence. Still can't guess? Well, let's dive a little deeper. Let's move on to some juicy facts about our mystery creature. Our enigmatic animal friend has a brain that's built for complex problem solving. You see, this creature's brain is proportionally the largest of all animals relative to its body size. This means it has an abundance of brain power to deal with the challenges of its environment. This animal is also a master of communication, with a complex language system that scientists are still trying to fully understand. It uses a series of clicks, whistles, and body movements to convey messages to its peers. This intricate language system is a sign of high social intelligence, suggesting that our mystery creature values community and cooperation. But that's not all. This creature is also known for its incredible memory. It can remember faces and situations for years, even decades. This ability to recall past experiences helps it navigate its environment, avoid danger, and form lasting relationships. Another fascinating fact is that this creature can recognize itself in a mirror. Now, this might not seem like a big deal, but it's actually a rare trait among animals. Self-recognition is an indicator of self-awareness, a quality usually associated with higher-order thinking. This creature is also known for its ability to use tools, from using rocks to crack open shells to employing sponges as protective gloves while foraging. This animal's resourcefulness is truly astounding. But perhaps one of the most impressive attributes of our mystery creature is its empathy. Yes, you heard that right. This creature has been observed showing signs of empathy and even mourning the death of its companions. Now, these facts and abilities are not just random quirks. They all contribute to the creature's intelligence, helping it survive and thrive in its environment. And remember, intelligence is not just about solving puzzles or doing math problems. It's about adapting to one's environment, learning from experiences, and forming meaningful relationships. Are you getting closer to the answer? Let's see. Now it's time to unveil the mystery. Our title holder for the smartest animal on Earth is none other than the crow. Yes, you heard it right, the crow. Now before you let your eyebrows disappear into your hairline, let's explore the reasons why. Crows are incredibly intelligent creatures. They've been the subject of numerous studies, all aiming to understand the extent of their brain power. You see, crows are like the Einsteins of the bird world, demonstrating remarkable problem-solving skills. They've been observed using sticks as tools to extract insects from tree bark. Imagine that, a bird using tools. It's like something straight out of an animated film. What's more impressive is their ability to remember faces. A study showed that crows remembered the faces of researchers who had previously captured them. Even after a year, these crows would caw and dive bomb at the sight of the researchers. So, if you've ever been mean to a crow, you might want to reconsider your actions. They hold grudges. But the crow's intelligence doesn't stop there. They've also been found to understand water displacement. In one experiment, a crow was given a tube of water with a floating treat. The crow used stones to raise the water level until the treat was within reach. That's physics, my friends, and the crow aced it. Lastly, crows have been observed displaying empathy, a trait previously thought to be exclusive to humans. They comfort each other in times of stress and danger, so not only are they smart, but they also have a big heart. So, who would have thought that this common bird, often overlooked and sometimes even considered a nuisance, would turn out to be the smartest animal on Earth? Surprised? Well, our feathery friend here is the true genius of the animal kingdom. So, what have we learned about our avian Einstein today? Well, quite a bit actually. We've discovered that crows, those feathered masterminds, are not just your average bird brains. They possess the ability to use tools, an impressive feat that we once thought was unique to humans. Imagine that, a crow using a stick to get its breakfast. It's like watching a feathered MacGyver in action. We've also learned that crows have an incredible memory. They can remember faces, places, and even grudges. So, if you've ever wronged a crow, beware. They might just hold a grudge, and trust me, you don't want to be on the wrong side of a crow's hit list. But what does all this mean? How does this change our perception of animals? Well, it shows us that intelligence comes in many forms. It's not just about being able to solve complex mathematical equations or understanding the intricacies of Shakespearean literature. It's about adaptation, problem solving, and survival. And in these areas, our feathered friends excel. This newfound respect for the crow's intellect should make us reconsider how we interact with and treat these animals. They are not just pests to be shooed away. They are intelligent creatures, capable of learning and adapting to their environment. In fact, this knowledge should make us reconsider how we view all animals. They're not just mindless creatures driven by instinct. They have their own forms of intelligence, their own ways of interacting with the world. And who knows? Maybe they're even smarter than we give them credit for. So, next time you spot a crow, don't just dismiss it as another bird. Take a moment to appreciate its intelligence, its adaptability, and its survival skills. And remember, if you've ever wronged a crow, it might not forget. In conclusion, crows are not just black-feathered birds that caw annoyingly. They are smart, adaptable, and remember, they might just be outsmarting you. So next time you see a crow, remember, it might just be outsmarting you.